Hello children, how are you all? Hope you all are fine and safe. Yes? Okay. So today I am back again to take another lesson on science today. Yeah? So let us see. Today we are going to learn a new lesson, that is getting to know plants. Okay? We are going to learn a new lesson, that is getting to know plants. So plants, as you know, generally they are all around us, yes, in the surrounding, and they are of many kinds, they are of different shapes, the leaves are very different. So from this lesson, we are going to basically know what are the different types of plants we have and how they differ in their structure, and we will be knowing certain examples which are related to different types of plants. Yes, and in a plant, generally when we see, there would be many major parts, like we can see come across roots, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. So we will be dealing a little, we'll be knowing a little depth into each part. Okay, roots, what are the different types of roots we have, what are the different types of stems we have, and different types of leaves and what do they function, and flower, generally we see beautiful flowers. Yes, so what a flower is made of, what are the different types of things, which parts that are present in a flower, and how a flower will be processed into a fruit or a seed or a vegetable. Okay, so from this chapter we would be gaining a little knowledge, we will be going into the depth of the plants. Okay, right children, so let us start off today. Come on. So there are many kinds of plants which we come across. Mostly they are flowering plants and non-flowering plants. So by the word itself we can understand flowering plants are those the plants which bear flowers or which will produce certain flowers, and non-flowering plants are the plants that do not have any flowers. Okay, generally we have the croton plants. They are of very beautiful shape, the leaves are of different colors, and few of the croton plants they do not produce the flowers. So they come under the non-flowering plants. Okay, now plants mainly are divided into three types, children. This you must have heard about all this in your previous classes. Okay, the different types of plants which we come across are herbs, shrubs and trees. So herbs they are very small plants. Okay, the stems are very soft. Okay, and they grow only for a few months, and then they would die. Okay, the mint, the pudina leaves and all, the pudina plant and all, they come under herbs. Okay, the stem is very soft. Okay, it is very short in size. Okay, and they live only for few months. That is herbs. Now shrubs are the plants which are little taller than the herbs. Okay, the stems are little hard. Understood? And they live for few months or for few years also. Like example, if we have a rose plant, right? So rose is a shrub. Okay, it is a shrub. It grows in certain height. The stems are little hard. Okay, and then if you take up any rose plant, almost it can live for about a year or two. Okay, so such type of plants they come under the category of shrubs. And trees. Yes, we all know what are trees. They are very huge plants. Yes, very huge, very large plant with thick stem. Okay, thick branches, many number of leaves. Okay, and they live for many years. Okay, such type of plants are called as trees. Yeah, from the trees we can also know how many years this tree was living from. Okay, what is the age of this tree? That also can be noted down by you seeing the bark of the tree. Okay, so trees they live for many years. Shrubs they live for 1 or 2 years, and herbs are very small plants, they live only for few months. Okay, so these are the three types in which the plants are classified into. Okay, now let's look into the next one, children. Okay, and also we have got creepers and climbers. Okay, so what are creepers? Creepers are nothing but these very small plants. The stem is very soft. Okay, they cannot grow straight from the ground. They cannot stand like erect and then they cannot grow like that. Instead, they spread themselves on the ground. Okay, they spread themselves on the ground. Such type of plants are called as creepers. So, horizontally along with the soil and they bear flowers and fruits. Right? Pumpkin plant, okay, bottle gourd plant, all these they form the creepers. Because watermelon plant, all this they will be spreading themselves on the ground. Okay, they take the grip of the soil and they grow and they produce flowers and fruits. Now, next one is climbers. Climbers are a little stronger than the creepers. Okay, the stem is also very soft in the climbers and they produce some tendrils. Okay, we will be knowing it. Small thread-like structures, and with the help of the support, they grow. Okay, example would be like grapes, grape vineyards. Okay, grape vineyard means the place where all the different kinds of grapes are grown. So if you go to the grape vineyard, it is called as a climber because they take the support. Long sticks would be there. Okay, they would be arranged horizontally and vertically. Okay, from that they take the support and they grow. Bitter gourd plant, grapevine plant. Okay, all this they come under climbers. They're also soft stem, but they take some external support to grow. Understood, children? So, have you known the difference between creepers and climbers? Yes. So, creepers, they spread themselves on the ground. They produce flowers and fruits. But whereas creepers, they are also very soft plants, but they take some external support and to grow. Okay, with the help of the sticks, we prepare the horizontal and longitudinal part and then with that they would climb. In Telugu we call pandiri. Okay, so climbers, they would take up the support and grow. So this becomes the creepers and these are the climbers. Okay, children. Now let's look into the next one. Yeah, plant system. So now till now we have seen what are the different types the plants are classified into: herbs, shrubs, trees, climbers and creepers. Okay, now let's go a little deeper into the plant system. So what a plant basically consists of. Yes, so what we see in the front with our eyes, we can see something. Below the eyes also, like which we cannot see also, there are certain parts which are there in the plant. So let us see. So plant system is mainly divided into two types. One is the root system and the shoot system. Okay, the first one is the root system. The second one is the shoot system. So root system means what? It is nothing but the underground part of the plant. Okay, the plant part which is present underground, which is present inside the soil and which we cannot see with our naked eyes, that is called as the root system. So this system, it consists of many types of roots. Okay, now shoot system, it is nothing but the green color part which we are able to see above the ground. Okay, the stem, the branches, the leaves, the flowers, the fruits, all this which is visible to our eyes, that becomes the shoot system. Okay, so root system and shoot system, these are the two parts of the plant system. They are divided. Okay, root system is nothing but the part of the plant which is present inside the soil and which we cannot see. Okay, that becomes the root system, and this root system consists of different types of roots. And shoot system, it is nothing but the green color part which is present above the ground. Okay, that becomes the shoot system. So this shoot system consists of branches, leaves, flowers, fruits, vegetables and all other things. Understood now children? What do you mean by root system and shoot system? Yes, now let's go to the next one. Now as we have seen the root system, now roots are again divided into two types. The main type, two types, that is the taproot and the fibrous root. So what do you mean by a taproot and what do you mean by a fibrous root? Right? Now root is which is present under the ground. And what does this root do? It will fix the soil. Yes, it will take the support of the soil. It will fix the plant and the plant, it helps the plant to grow properly above the ground. Okay, now holding of the roots also is of two types. So taproot and fibrous root. Now what is a taproot? Taproot is nothing but the root system in which there is a very big main root. Okay, a very long main root will be there, and to that different branches, if they are side roots are present, then that system is called as a taproot system. Okay children, now see in this picture, now we have the main root which is present here. Okay, from the main root there are different subroots which are taking the support of the soil. Understood? So this system in which the main root is present, we call it as taproot system. Okay, and these subroots are also called as lateral roots. Understood children? So the main root of the plant is called as the taproot. The branches that arise from the main root, they are called as the lateral roots. Example, pea, radish, carrot and turnip. So when you see the roots of these plants, the root system will be taproot system. Understood children? So the main root, this important first root is called as the main root. And to this main root, there are different branches of roots again. Now these are called as the lateral roots. Okay, such a system is called as a taproot system. Now let us see what is fibrous root system. Now in this fibrous root system, there is no main root. Understood? There is no main root. Thick dense of lateral roots, they come out. Okay, that is, it is being fixed only to the top soil. It is very. Now if you pluck a grass plant, okay, if you remove a grass plant from the soil, you can see small bunch of roots. Yes, so that bunch of roots system is the fibrous root system. Understood? Now if you try to remove a rose plant, okay, if you remove the rose plant, it will be very difficult. Why? Because the main root goes deep into the ground. Okay, it is taking the support of the soil. So it becomes difficult for us to pull the plant out. So such system is the taproot system. But fibrous roots, the side roots which are present, they only hold little amount of soil. So if we remove it, it will easily come off. Okay, now fibrous roots are more number of thin fibers like roots arise from the base of the stem. So from the base, a big bunch of roots are coming out and they give support to the plant. So example, maize, wheat, barley, grass, okay, all these plants, the root system which is present in it is the fibrous root system. Understood children? Now have you understood the difference between taproot and fibrous root? Yes, taproot, main root is present. It goes deep into the soil. To the main root, side roots are coming, they will come out. And these side roots are called as lateral roots. Okay, but in fibrous root, there is no main root. Okay, from the base of the stem, a big thick bunch of roots will come out. They hold the soil. Understood? So, main root is present only in taproot system and it is absent in fibrous root system. Understood now, children? So, have you known the difference between a taproot system and a fibrous root system? Yes, yes. The plants can be easily removed if it is a fibrous root plant. Understood? But if you want to remove a taproot plant, it is little difficult. Understood? So, this is how the root system is divided into two types. Right? Now, let's go to the next part. Now, we have seen what is a root, what are the different types of roots. Now, let us see what are the functions of the root. Now, why root is important? Yes, can you imagine any plant without a root, children? No, not at all possible. Yes, now why this root is very, very important? Let us see. Okay, the root fixes the plant firmly in the soil. So, the first important function is the roots will hold the plant very tightly in the soil. It will go inside the soil, it will attach to the soil and it will not allow the plant either to move anywhere. Okay, that is, it will fix it. Then, root absorbs water and mineral salts from the soil. These mineral salts, they reach the stem and branches through the root system of the tubes present in it. So, what is the another function of root? Whatever water is present in the soil, that is absorbed by the roots. Okay, it will absorb the water from the roots, from the soil, and this water and the mineral salts which are there in the soil, that should be sent to the plant. So, through the small tubes, this roots, they will send the water and the mineral salts which are there in the soil to the stem, branches, leaves, okay, flowers and fruits. So, that is also an important function of the root. Okay, and third one is it will bind the soil particles and it will allow the soil erosion. It does not allow the soil erosion. Means what? The soil whichever is present here, if the soil is going away, can the plant fix firmly? Can the plant stand over there? No. If the soil is removed, plant will fall down. Okay, so these roots, what they do, they hold even the soil particles very tightly so that this soil erosion means removing of the soil either by water, okay, or a river or any flow, water flow. If this soil is removed, then the plant cannot stand by itself. So that to stop the soil erosion, these roots, they hold the soil particles very tightly. So these are the three main functions of the root. Yes, so let's revise it once. So what are the functions of the root? The first one is it will fix the plant firmly in the soil. Now second function is it will absorb the water and mineral salts which are there in the soil, and that water and mineral salts will be sent to the remaining parts of the plant, that is to the stems, leaves, flowers, fruits, branches, whatsoever it is, okay, through small tubes. Okay, now the third function is the roots, they will hold the soil particles so tightly that it will not allow the soil erosion to take place. So these are the three important functions of root. Right? Now let's go to the next part, children. Now roots are being modified. So till now we have seen what is root, what are the different types of root, and what are the functions of root. Now let us see what are modifications of root. So what is a modification? Modification in simple words is nothing but change. Okay, now see children, this is previously till last year you all used to come to school to study, to learn, okay, to write, to play. But what is happening now because of Corona? Are you all coming to school? No. Yes? Have you all stopped learning? No. Yes? So instead of coming learning. Am I right? Yes. That is what is called modification. Means a change. Understood now? Yes. Even though you are at home, you are able to gain the knowledge given by your teachers in the form of these video classes. Right? So, we are able to reach you, you are able to reach us. Am I right? Yes. So, we have changed, we have modified ourselves to this change. That is called modification. Have you understood now? Yes. Now, in the same way, the plants have also adapted or also made some changes according to the situation. Understood? All the plants are not the same. All the roots are not the same. So, depending upon the surroundings, depending upon the structure, they try to change themselves. Okay? This change is called as modification. So, now here, let us see in what way the roots are being modified. Okay? Now, first one is roots are modified to store the food. Understood? Roots are modified to store the food material. Okay? Now where the food material is prepared, children? Is it prepared in the roots? No. Very correct. Food is prepared by the leaves. Yes. Why? Because leaves contain chlorophyll. They receive the sunlight. They get the water and mineral salts. Then they prepare the food. Yes. So, this food which is prepared in the leaves, in some plants, it is stored in the roots. Understood? Right? Now, if you see the example like radish, carrot and turnip, these vegetables, they are the root modified plants. Okay? They contain, these are the roots which is storing the food material. So, extra food is stored in the form of this vegetable which is present inside the ground. Understood, children?